What's good, people? What's going on? How is y'all feeling? Hold on. Let's talk about it. I ain't get a chance to go live because the brother ain't have power all weekend. It was wild, but we in here now. We are in here now. You know what I'm saying? My guy One-Handed Bandit was good. Let me see. Tacoma John, what's going on? Hey, can y'all hear me loud and clear? Can I get a thumbs up? Thumbs up. Y'all can hear me loud and clear. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into it. Can y'all hear me? Did it freeze? What's going on? I can't tell. Okay, we good either. We are good. Hold on. Did I knock the chat out? Chat out. Hold on. Let me get myself situated, peoples. How y'all feeling? Cowboys Nation. How are y'all feeling? Y'all do me a favor as y'all come and y'all hit that like button for me. Y'all see I'm in a good mood. Y'all see my jacket I was going to wear on Saturday. I never got a chance to wear. You know what I'm saying? Because no power in the hotel. So it was a long day for me, man. Saturday was long. Watched the second half of the game on my phone. It wasn't fun for me, but I told myself, oh, nah, y'all not getting by without me getting to go live about this game. No. So we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about it. Y'all like this jacket, though? What y'all think? I'm saying Christmas gift, something light. Something light. You know what I'm saying? Got my boy J Tuck t-shirt on. Pressure is a privilege. You know what I'm saying? But, I ain't going to lie. I'm about to get into some of this. So we're going to take the jacket off. We're going to take the jacket off. Appreciate y'all for the love, though. Appreciate y'all for the love. Feeling Dakish? I like it. Let me get this jacket off without looking crazy. Pardon me. I know. I'm impromptu, but it's all good. We get the jacket off. I ain't tripping. Pressure is a privilege. That's what we going with tonight. Because it was mad pressure on Saturday, wasn't it? Wasn't it mad pressure? Go a little 1800 today. Nothing too crazy. I'm feeling good, though. I feel like a lot of people owe not only the Cowboys, Dak Prescott, a lot of people owe myself an apology. Y'all owe Cowboys Nation an apology. Y'all owe the cartel an apology. Because a lot of y'all was talking crazy like we ain't have a shot in that game with Gardner Minshew. And exactly what was going to happen happened. And I ain't getting the same energy that everybody was giving me before the game. It was, we going to smoke you with Gardner Minshew. And, you know what I'm saying? It's not the team. It's Hurts. And then I went out there and I saw, look, let me give my props to flowers. I saw an excellent game. An excellent game from the Philadelphia Eagles team. They came to play. Sacked Dak 6 times. Gardner put up 300 yards. You know who y'all really owe an apology? Y'all owe Micah Parsons an apology. Because when Micah came out and said, is it Hurts or is it team? Right? Y'all killed him. Not y'all, not the cartel, not my peoples. I'm talking about the haters that's going to slip into this stream. You know what I'm saying? Y'all killed him. Y'all act like Micah was tripping. No, this thing wouldn't work without Hurts. Now, they mentioned win, nah. But, if I squinted, kind of looked like the same old Eagles. Or am I tripping? I don't know. That TY catch was fire. But let me make sure I speak to some more of my people. Y'all know I had to just talk a little bit. I see Tammy in here. Brandon Comey's in here. What's good with you? Know what I'm saying? Hands of Fate. Life's crazy. My peoples. Jeremy Parker, Chris Davis. Pale McCartney. That's my peoples. What's good with you? From McAllen, Texas. What's good, man? How you, Star Girls in here? Appreciate you, Star Girl. Tammy, what's going on? Jeremy Parker. Make sure I ain't miss nobody. Cowboys fan 95. Dallas Cowboys 23, my peoples. I gotta make sure I speak to y'all. IROC's in here. Zaytoven's in here. What's going on? Timothy Hetherington. What's good? What's good? Pale Moon's in here. Got my first super chat of the night. My fault. Let me go and acknowledge people. Y'all hit that like button for me. Raw Truth Media, $4.99. To be honest, when the Cowboys play a clean game, they can beat anybody. Keep up the great content, my brother. Appreciate you. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I agree. When we play our best game, we are hard to beat and can beat any team in the league. I agree. Our problem is playing our best game because sometimes we get in our way. We feel ourselves too much. This Titans game that we're going to get on today is 100% one of the games where we will get in our own way. Derrick Henry looking like he might not play. This is a game the Titans don't need to win. I think Malik Willis is starting. They don't have any receivers outside of Robert Woods. And we'll go in there and let Malik Willis look like the second coming of Michael Vick. That's what we do. But I want to talk about some moments in this game that show me that we're a different team. I've been saying it all year. And I know you're tired of hearing we're a different team if you've been a Cowboys fan your whole life like myself. But this team has done some things that most Cowboys teams don't do. Like we lose that game on Saturday usually. Right on time, right? And we still have a winning record and we talk ourselves into thinking we're going to go into the playoffs and do something. But we would lose that game. I do want to say this. You guys have been around for a minute. Everybody that's been here. Y'all do me a favor. Y'all hit that like button for me, man. I'm trying to get to 100 likes, to be honest with you. 134 people in here if y'all can. Appreciate you, Tony Valentini. Valenti. Sorry. Reading too fast. This is what I want to say. I was talking about a 4-part series about a month ago. 4-part book, a novel, if you will. You know, I wanted to go 4-0 in the novel. We ended up going 3-1. I said, go out there and handle your business in these 4 games, and we'll be set. The Eagles was the final chapter. You know, and I said the bonus chapter would be the Titans game. Circle for a while. If you've been following me for a while, you knew that. You know, we went out there versus the Colts, made that game way more interesting than it was supposed to be early in the game. And then we did what I know we always can do. We hit that switch, turned up, got the Colts up out of there, dropped a half century on their head. Right? And I see the super chats coming out. I promise I'm going to get to y'all. You know, then the Texans game, we made that way more interesting than it needed to be. And then Dak Prescott showed me and the offense, not just Dak, but the entire offense, the team. Let's go with the team. The team showed me resolve. Resilience has been the thing we've leaned on all year. We're more resilient than most Cowboys team. 177 people in here, man. Anybody just jumped in, y'all hit that like button for me. Please. We've been resilient all year. Lost our quarterback, lost our left tackle, lost our safeties for a moment, tight ends. Like we had multiple injuries, so we've been doing this. We lost 2 corners. We right now have lost our linebacker, starting linebacker, LVE. So we've been resilient all year. Our defense battened down the hatches, locked it down, right? Shut them down. Then Dak went on a 98 play scoring drive, capped off by a Zeke Elliott touchdown. That showed me resilience. Then we came into the Jaguars game punishing them. We were up, and then we do what we usually do. We got a little bit too comfortable. They found a mouse in the house, Calvin Joseph. They took advantage of it. We did not adjust well. We were not prepared to adjust well. And they took until overtime. But in overtime, we lost that game. Gut check. Get your mind right check. Right? In the midst of all this, they have the Micah Parsons comments. Everyone's trying to downplay us and hate on us. And, you know what I'm saying, pretty much have written us off before the Eagles game. We finally get to the Eagles game. I promise you, I'm going to get to all the super chats. I see it's like 5 or 6 of them. I promise you. And thank you, everybody that's giving me super chats. I am not ignoring you. We finally get to the Eagles game, and we handle our business. Despite missing our 2 starting corners for the year, despite our defense looking like it's gassed, it just ain't It ain't quite getting home like we want them to, sack-wise, but they are still making plays. I'm not going to just act like the defense ain't there. Jerron Kearse making plays. Deron Bland has been a revelation. And our pass rush hasn't been getting home, but it's been causing a lot of disruption and pressures. But we're going to get to that. All I want to say is it was a 4-chapter novel. We handled our business in all 4 chapters. We slipped up in the 3rd chapter, got our mind right, and handled the goal at hand. The goal at hand was to kill the narrative, that we don't belong on the field with these teams. All year, the media has bigged up, talked all this greatness about the Eagles, to the point where they convinced themselves that the Eagles was going to beat us with their backup quarterback. And I watched every media person today, from Joy Taylor, Acho, from ESPN to FS1, walk it back. Try to move the goalposts and make it seem like it's something else that wasn't. No. Y'all want to keep leaning on the same old Cowboys, and all we do is keep making you swallow your words. So I don't want them to come out there and give us praise. I'm done with that. We don't look for their praise. Nah. Like I said the other day, we take our praise. We take our respect. We ain't looking for nobody to give us nothing. That game the other day was us taking our respect. That's supposed to be one of the top defenses in the league, and we dropped 40 points on them without a dominant running game, with our defense not having its best game. I'm telling you right now, our defense won't have another game like that this year. And I know we've had some bad games as of late. I'm telling you right now, there was a turning point in that game. It's called 3rd and 30. That 3rd and 30 put confidence into this whole team. You woke up and said, oh, we got another receiver. Oh, our quarterback is on fire. And you watched our defense turn up. You watched our pressure rate turn up. After that play, the team, it's like life got breathed into the team. I'm telling y'all right now, when we look back after we make this dominant playoff run, that's going to be the play. 3rd and 30 is going to be the play we lean on this year. I'm telling you. Let me get to these super chats. I apologize to y'all. Like I said, I was just trying to make sure I got my point out. I'm going to start with Tacoma John with a $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you, Tacoma. Eagles fans going after their own team on social media. Oh, they've been destroying their team. We almost to 100 likes, by the way. They've been destroying their team. That's why I put Darius Slay in the thumbnail. Darius Slay apparently ain't good. They destroying the defense. Gardner Minshew ain't nothing. They've been getting on Miles Sanders and Boston Scott. Everybody that fumbled. It's been beautiful to watch. Beautiful to watch. Thank you for that $4.99 super chat. Eric Montoya. Why you not a moderator neither? Just showing love, Rome. Appreciate you, Eric. Toss you that mod. Appreciate you for all the love and support. Cowboys fan 95 with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. They're blaming the loss on Minshew now. Of course they were. Of course they was. I knew they was going to blame the loss on Minshew. I couldn't wait for it. I know we can get it 100 likes. We got 200 people in here. I know we can get it 100 likes. Or unless you Eagles fans. And I see why you try to hit the dislike button, but it don't work no more. Yeah, they blaming it on Minshew. And they look just like they told me they wouldn't. It's funny. This is what you'll hear. You listen to some content creators, you listen to the tweets. They'll start the tweet off with no excuses. We're going to take our loss like a man or a woman. And then they proceed to give you a whole bunch of excuses. We're taking our loss like a, just say, because you're saying you're taking your loss like a man, don't mean that right afterwards you saying, well, because Gardner Minshew ain't Jalen Hurts, because we gave you you didn't give us nothing. We took the ball 4 times. Maybe once was a bad exchange, but we still had to go pick the ball up. You didn't give us nothing. A turnover is not a gift. Y'all didn't stop the play and go hand my coach or hand the team the football. Deron Bland didn't get nothing given to him. He took that. Jerron Kearse didn't get nothing given to him. He took that. Those turnovers were taken because y'all was getting too cute. Y'all ain't want to run the ball. Y'all was like, oh, we about to just dot up their secondary. And he moved the ball. But the difference between Gardner Minshew and starting quarterbacks in this league, good starting quarterbacks, is consistency. No one said he can't throw the ball from A to B. But can he do it 10 times in a row? No. Because 9 out of 10 times he might complete the pass. That 10th, he going to throw a pick. That's why he's not a starter. Y'all just don't want to listen to that. And that's cool. You're going into another good defense this week because the Saints got a good defense. But keep lying to yourself, telling you that Gardner Minshew's a starter in this league. No, he's not. And the reason is because he's not consistent. It's not that he can't complete a pass. He can throw. But within them 10 throws, he's going to have 2 mistakes. That's the difference. Stop making excuses. Whole team was healthy. I don't want to hear nothing. Well, Lane Johnson got hurt. Terrence Steele is out for the year. Well, Maddox got hurt. Jordan Lewis and Anthony Brown are out for the year. I don't want to hear it. We didn't have our quarterback. We didn't have our quarterback the first time, or our starting safety, or our left tackle. I don't want to hear it. Stop making excuses. Because to get to our 11-4, we didn't have to battle through everything. Stop whining. Cole's Cowboys in here. What's good, my guy? What's good? Hold on, I'm going to get to these super chats. I don't want to miss nobody. Appreciate you again, Cowboys fan 95. Quinn Lacey with the $20 super chat. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I was your 500 subscriber, just showing love to the channel. Quinn Lacey, I just had to toss you that mod. Appreciate that. 500 was a little bit of time ago. That means you've been with me for a minute, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Anybody that's legacy, somebody that's been with the cartel for that long, deserves love. Quinn Lacey, and thank you again for that $20 super chat. No question. On one-handed banner with a $1.99 super chat. Facts, the only analysis I give respect to is Shannon. That's crazy when we got to start giving Shannon Sharp respect when he's supposed to be a Cowboys hater, but Shannon Sharp is a paid actor. He's a former athlete, he's a Hall of Famer, but he's a paid actor. He only acts like that because he's paid to. Every once in a while, Shannon forgets where he's at, gives real analysis on the Cowboys, and you be like, oh, he know the game. Of course he do. He a Hall of Famer. But then he gets told in his ear to get back into character. And then you see him flip-flop. Pay attention when you watch them shows. Appreciate you, One-Handed Bandit. HK with the $5 super chat. CeeDee always got that G celebration. He not biting the gritty. I like Hurts and everybody else. Unlike Hurts and everybody else. That's true. CeeDee Lamb do his own thing. He don't do the gritty. His celebrations is unique to CeeDee. I'll tell you one thing. CeeDee Lamb been a monster. 100 yards in the first half. Can y'all put some flames in the chat for that? Put some flames in the chat for CeeDee Lamb. Put the GOAT emoji. CeeDee Lamb been balling. And a lot of y'all, even somebody in here, a lot of y'all didn't believe in CeeDee Lamb. I've been banging the CeeDee Lamb drum all year. At one point in the middle of the year, when I said CeeDee Lamb's the number one receiver, it went crazy viral on Twitter. I got called an idiot and all this extra stuff. And now all them people that was calling me crazy say stuff like, well, because y'all got CeeDee Lamb, that's why Dak looks good. And I'm like, the audacity. The audacity. But I appreciate you for that super chat. Hold on. Trying to catch up with the super chats. My fault, y'all. Got another super chat from Albert Scott. My guy Albert. I can't wait to see more Dak and T.Y. Hilton. Hey, 3rd and 30. 3rd and 30. Dak and T.Y. Hilton, man. That's going to be special. Because all T.Y. Hilton did was earn Dak's trust. Earn Dak's trust. I was happy that we saw all of our receivers that's going to be important going forward get working in this game. CeeDee Lamb out of the slot had them all confused and moving people around, and he got open on everybody from Slay to Bradbury, right? Then you watch Michael Gallup come across the back of the end zone and show you that he still is amazing with high pointing the ball, dragging them feet. He might not have all of his top end speed and some of his separation, but if you can get it in a tight window, Michael Gallup can usually come down with it, except for that one in the sun. But I like that everybody got in there. I mean, T.Y. Hilton, man, on that 3rd and 30, it's one of those things where he just put the rest of the league on notice. They're going to respect him running deep now. And that's going to open up our offense. And all we wanted was somebody that can open up our offense. That completion is important because you cannot look at that completion and say, I'll let him run by. Keep letting him run by. Keep letting him run by. Dak is throwing the ball phenomenally accurate right now. I know the interceptions is throwing y'all off to not want to look at that, but we talking big boy sports right now. And the truth is, we almost got 300 people in here. I know I can get it to 200 likes. 126 likes is crazy. I know I can get it to 200 likes. I just know it. I know y'all want to hit the like button. Now, T.Y. Hilton is going to unlock this offense on a new level. I really feel that. I really, really do. It's not that I expect him to come in here and be Devontae Adams or nothing stupid. I just realized that he's a respectable, veteran, savvy receiver. And if you don't respect him, he will make you pay. That's it. That is it. I got a $9.99 super chat from Anthony Whitehead. Appreciate you, Anthony. Please ask me a question. I like when people coming here to ask me some questions and stuff like that. And everybody from I see my girl Ty Cowboys in here, Willie Vassar, Troy Dudley, people that snuck in here when I'm trying to talk to everybody. Couch Potatoes, Dwayne Johnson. I promise you, I'm not ignoring you. I saw so many when I was doing my little diatribe. So many super chats came in. I ain't want to be rude with people giving out super chats. I got to catch up. I see the flames and the goat y'all put in there for CeeDee, and he deserves all of it. He deserves all of it. And some other people on this team that deserve it too. We're gonna get to them as well. We're gonna enjoy. This is our victory stream. We deserve it, right? Yes? Yes, no? We don't deserve a victory stream? And let me show y'all my little coat. See, I took this joint off midstream. You know what I'm saying? Show y'all my little coat that I got for Christmas, even though I ain't had no power. This is crazy. Ain't this joint crazy? 5-time world champs. Got all the patches, got all the Super Bowl patches on it. Ain't this joint nasty? I like this coat, man. And I was going to wear this for the For the Eagles game. And then power got cut off. But it is what it is. We back now. We back in the crib. We going to make this work. We are back now. Got another $5 super chat that I missed from Tacoma John. Appreciate you, Tacoma. Hankins and LV make a difference on that D. We're going to get healthy at the right time. We do miss them. Everybody that hate on LVE gotta be like, huh? You gotta show LVE some love now. You got to. You got to. I've even had my moments. But LVE has been proven to be a good veteran for this team, and we got to stop disrespecting him. He's been missed. Our run game missed him. And Hankins came in and showed dividends. We miss him too. We miss him too. Oh, got another 199 super chat from Young Wilson Rome. Do we still need high-end, still need a high-end defensive tackle? I think the best we're gonna do is with Hankins, man. Carlos Watkins played great. Carlos Watkins caused the fumble right after Micah got in there. So you gotta give him props. I would love to get a little bit more out of Oso Digizua and our other D tackles. I really would. I'm not trying to downplay him because I haven't watched a lot of D tackle tape. I think everybody on the defense can play a little bit better. And that's no hate to nobody because everybody on the team can play a little bit better. But I think the defense is just kind of gassed, and I don't think they're gonna put a performance out there like that no more this year. Get healthy defensive wise mentally versus a team like the Titans who can't pass the ball well. Look, I'm not trying to hate. Malik Willis light us up, then we'll have a different conversation. He'll make some completions, but do I think he's gonna light us up for 300? No, I'm sorry. Maybe if they had the legitimate receiving core and they still had A.J. Brown or something like that, but they don't. They just don't. Cowboys fan 95 with another $5 super chat. Defense took the interceptions out the receiver's hands. Can't really blame them on Minshew. You can't. They was taking the ball away. Wasn't nothing giving our defense. Takeaways. Except for probably one of those fumbles. One fumble was caused by Carlos Watkins. Out of the 4 takeaways, I give you this. The one was just a bad exchange. And I'm not going to get him that neither because that was nervousness. You making that exchange because you afraid. Because our D-line, make no mistake, disruptive all game. We just ain't get home. Because Gardner Minshew was told that, hey, if it ain't there, get rid of it. 1, 2, 3, get rid of it. If it ain't there. And he was doing getting rid of it. I give him that. I will give him that. Hold on. Last couple super chats. Brian Sauls with 199 super chat. T.Y. helping make CeeDee a better receiver. True or false? I think CeeDee Lamb was playing great, period. But do I think that T.Y. Hilton embracing that mentor role, coming in and teaching CeeDee Lamb some tricks of the trade is going to be, it's going to be amazing. It's just like when Jason Peters got here the first couple of days, he literally was shown giving tips to our offensive line. If T.Y. Hilton is mentoring and helping CeeDee Lamb out, that's phenomenal because CeeDee Lamb was killing on Saturday. T.Y. had an amazing play. And I feel like going forward, Mike McCarthy said today in his press conference, the training wheels is off, baby. T.Y. Hilton is going to be fully featured in his offense. No snap count. No. You're going to see him. And I like that. It might help out Michael Gallup to not try to run out there all 40, 50 snaps. Maybe cut Gallups down to 20 snaps and make them more meaningful. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Nuzad, I'm gonna call you Pale Moon. Pale Moon, you are right. LVE is one of those players that we didn't know what we had until he was gone. And now you're sitting there like, Ty Cowboys, I want my defense hungry to attack the ball. Time will show you want it. Hey, look, I will give our defense this. Like I said, the passing game, Philly got phenomenal receivers. You can't act like those receivers are normal. So you take away starting cornerbacks, you move corners around. You got Deron Bland playing to the boundary and stuff like that. Now, they didn't even make a play. And you're going to have mishaps and confusion when you got Goddard, who's a great tight end. Let's not lie. A.J. Brown's a great receiver. Devontae Smith's a great receiver. But that type of weaponry, a lesser quarterback can look amazing, right? But Philly got off their game plan, trying to go dot for dot with Dak Prescott. And that's good. And we play right in our hands. I don't like that Dan Quinn got our corners playing off so far. I think it's helping them be able to get the ball off quick from the pass rush, but hopefully they'll correct those things. Hopefully they will correct those things. Jeremy Parker with the 199 super chat. How you feel about them crispy all white? Them all white uniforms, Jeremy, is nasty in a good way. Them things is nice. Them things is nice, man. The white face mask, them things is nice. I'm looking forward to the game. I want us to show up in them because if we don't, if we come in there playing around and Tennessee beats us, I will hate them uniforms. Let's keep it real. But I don't feel like that's going to be the case. I feel like we're going to go handle business because we just a better team than Tennessee. And Tennessee literally statistically lose or win, it doesn't affect them for their last game with the Jaguars. So they're going to rest some people that aren't like Derrick Henry, try to get him healthy for that last game. And I like that. That plays in our hands. Now, that don't mean that whoever their backup running back is can't run and that we shouldn't take this game seriously. That's how we end up losing. That's exactly how we end up losing. But listen, let me ask y'all how y'all feeling about this year between, hold on, one more super chat. Moni Bags, 499 super chat. Just using the eye test and the football IQ, I honestly don't see a team flat out better than us top to bottom. Just stay healthy. I agree. Money Bags, I agree. 100%. I'm going to ask y'all a question because I respect y'all opinions. Seriously. We're 11-4. We finished the year last year 12-5, right? I don't care if we end up like sitting our players and dropping the last game to Washington or however that may work. But seriously, you watched all last year, right? You watched the Denver game and the struggle down the stretch. You watched us drop to the Cardinals. Because this Philly game is what the Cardinals game was last year, if y'all don't really remember. That close game. Remember? Does this team look different than last year? Honest opinion, yes or no? I want to know what y'all think. While y'all doing that, I'm going to pour me some more of this 18. Ha! Simon says in here, my guy. This is what you'll call more of a show me first type Cowboys fan, I would say. He ain't trying to hear it. And I get it. I'm more of on the optimist. I'm a blind faith fan. But I'm telling you right now, looking at this team, I've seen us show up in big moments way different than we did last year. I just have. I ain't seen no 98-yard game-winning drives last year. I ain't seen no 3rd and 30s completed. I ain't seen no defensive stands like we saw At the end of the Colts game or at the end of the Texans game, I ain't see it. We ain't lead this league in sacks no time last year. Although our pass rush has gone away, if Dak Prescott can be a testament to you can turn back on anything at any time. So everybody say the pass rush is gone for the rest of the year. Yeah. Just like people said, Dak is going to be trash for the rest of the year. And y'all saw when that boy got in a zone, I ain't seen Dak Prescott in that type of a dot-up zone in a while. I'm not saying him balling this year, but he was in the zone. Like, I can complete anything on this field. And I think that ending the game with a pick six and then pretty much starting the game with a pick six is like almost like when you dunk somebody's head in some cold water and just like it shook him, it woke him up. Seriously, after that, he just locked in. It's almost like when y'all ever been in a fight and somebody catch you and then you just like, okay, we here now. Like, you know what I'm saying? They get that adrenaline going. That pick six woke him up. And I feel like this game, you know what I'm saying? And it could be, you could say the rivalry or whatever you want to call it. I don't care about all that. This game, the way we won it, the back and forth of it, the 3rd and 30 of it, the defensive stands at the right time. I really do feel like this game is going to be a game you lean on as a catalyst and just catapult yourself into the playoffs. I really do. And I know you could call me super optimistic, and I don't care about that. Philly the podcast in here, my boy Joe Castro. Can't wait to the playoffs. Good game. Appreciate you, Joe. Appreciate you. And we will get to it in the playoffs. If you've been watching since the beginning, Joe, you will hear that I wasn't just downplaying y'all. I think Philly is a phenomenal team. But the narrative that I wanted to kill, anybody just jumped in here, man, y'all hit the like button. Since Joe's in here, made me remember my narrative, the thing that died on Saturday. It ain't that we killed the Eagles or nothing like that. The Eagles going to go on and hopefully they do their thing. We see them in the playoffs and we'll do what we got to do. Yeah, but Simons, I feel you on that. And that's more so that's hometown scoring. You're grading Dak on a scale that you don't grade other quarterbacks to. Because the postseason love that you get to some other quarterbacks probably that ain't done it yet, it ain't fair. Because if you want to look at it, who's really done it outside of Patrick Mahomes? I'm tired of Josh Allen getting playoff love. I know he made it a little bit further, but did he get it done? We don't give almost credit around here. That's my biggest problem with Philly. Because one of their biggest thing they hang their hat on is, we did all this playoff movement, but if you ain't get it done, it don't matter. It don't. Close the deal or you lost, you sat on the couch like everybody else. Going a little bit further don't matter. Did you close the door? Because trust me, before John Elway got his championship, he was not bragging about all them times he almost got it done. Almost getting it done. None of the old school Buffalo Bills players want to hear, you saw that run we went on for 4 years? 4 straight Super Bowls. We ain't get it done. They don't walk around bragging on that. They don't got T-shirts and rings. So there's a lot of quarterbacks that ain't got it done yet. From Deshaun Watson to Josh Allen to Justin Herbert to they bigging up Tua now and everybody. If you ain't Patrick Mahomes, I don't want to hear it. I don't. Grade Dak on the same scale you grade everybody else on. Right now, we're in the regular season. And right now, he was dotting up one of the best defenses in the league. You don't do that to him. Because if you saw Josh Allen complete that 3rd and 30, everybody be on his nuts. Everybody. You saw what Josh Allen did? Nah, I ain't going. I ain't going. Give Dak the same props you would get anybody else. Because if Jalen Hurts completed that 3rd and 30, if Jalen Hurts went out there, threw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns versus the second defense in the league, it'd be MVP. Nah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Give Dakota his props because y'all be eating interceptions. So when he go out there and dot up one of the best defenses in the league, have one of the best throws of the year, give him his props. Because if you're not going to give him his props, you just hating. That's just real. Because if any other quarterback did it, Patrick Mahomes throw that 3rd and 30, they still be running it on Sports Center. They moved right on past it today. They act like it even happened. That's one of the best throws of the NFL season. Phenomenal throw. And if you go back and watch it in slow motion, it's the spiral dot on the dime. 3rd and 30. After getting sacked, strip sacked, and then sacked again, he's unflappable. He got ice in his veins. He got up after getting sacked twice, dropped back 3rd and 30, and threw a dot. But nah, as soon as you see that, well, show me it in the postseason. But you don't do that to nobody else. Because if we did that to everybody else, why are we making content? Why do they run it on Sports Center? Why don't they just shut down all the shows and say, all right, let's talk in January? You build your resume towards the playoffs, and then you handle your business. And if you really pay attention to Dak Prescott, you'll know he ain't had a whole bunch of bad playoff games. His first bad playoff game was last year. He showed up in the Packers game. He showed up in the Rams game when we gave up 275-yard rushing yards. He beat Russell Wilson, who's looking like a bag of flaming dookie, but he beat Russell Wilson before the precipitous fall off. The only playoff game I've seen Dak play bad was that 49ers one. If you paying attention. He ain't like Jimmy Garoppolo where he went to a playoffs, like through the whole playoffs, he had 18 passes. Go back and watch that Rams game and tell me Dakota wasn't balling. Go back and watch his first playoff game. Watch the Seattle game. And the Niners game last year wasn't his best game. It wasn't. But it wasn't nobody's best game. We all look soft as a whole squad, franchise, record label, whatever you want to call it. Cowboys look bad versus the Niners. But all I'm saying is this, man. Give Dakota his props. Because if anybody else had that stat line, if anybody else came back after throwing that pick six and balled like that, anybody else have that 3rd and 30, you saw him eat that sack? He ate a full sack, spun around and made a completion. Anybody else he had plays that people be saying, yo, that's one of the plays of the year. But because it's Dak, it's like, I mean, I see that every week. No, you don't. You don't. Give him his props. And if you can't give him his props, just admit, all right, I'm just hating. Just admit it and I'll be quiet. And at the end of the day, as my boy Jay Triller that just came here, it's versus the number 2 defense. Because it's either one, you can't have it both ways. It's either this. It's either Dak Prescott got busy versus the number 2 defense, or the Eagles defense is overrated. Pick one. And I'm fine with both. If you want to say the Eagles defense is overrated, Dak ain't that nice, I shut up. Or is the Eagles defense pretty legit and Dak just dotted up one of the pretty legit defenses? Pick one. But you can't have it both ways. Not with me. If you don't like that, then go to somebody else's stream because I ain't having it. All right, let me get on my soapbox. My fault, Simons. Simon's my guy. Just because we don't see things the same way, I ain't got no hate for him. But I had to, I get in my back. Timothy Hetherington with the $5 super chat. Cowboys put up 40 on the Titans, putting up another 40. I can see it. I wouldn't be surprised. We put up 35 to 40 points regularly. I think we lead in points since Dak returned. I know everybody wants to say that's a team stat that don't count. I don't know. Because when Cooper Rush was back there, we was 27th in scoring. I don't know what's happening. 27th to first of all, you got to climb that. The Cowboys are like a top 5 or top 6 scoring team, period. And last year, Dak Prescott had the number 1 scoring team. At some point, y'all going to have to give him his props. And Philly, I was going to say Philly. Joe Castro, I know you my guy. We gonna talk about it. Me and you going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. I got a $10 super chat from JP. Appreciate you. They hating on Dak because he's the QB that most love. He's QB of the most loved yet most hated team in the NFL. That's very true. That is very true. Everyone who knows about football knows that Dak is capable of winning a Super Bowl. Kellen Moore is hella sus. He is. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, man. You know what? My fault, y'all. Let me not be rude. It is the holidays. Christmas has passed, but happy holidays. We still got that. We in that little bit of purgatory time where it's in between Christmas and New Year's, and it's still the holiday season. People still drinking eggnog and drinking other stuff. So happy holidays, man. I appreciate y'all, the haters and the people that love me all alike. O-line looked bad. The whole team looked bad versus the Niners, man. I'm giving nobody a pass on that one. Coaching staff too. Theo with the $5 super chat. CFT, you need to change for the you need to charge for this context, my brother. Hey, look, it's free game, man. I drop gems. They free. I drop gems all day. You just gotta pick them up. You've been spitting the real truth on your channel. The hate is on real on our Cowboys. It is. The hate is different. I just ask for fairness. David Hellman's incredible, by the way, Troy Dudley. David Hellman deserves none but respect. He preaches what I preach, but he preaches it on a national level, and I think that's amazing. I think that's amazing. David Hellman deserves all the respect. We got 400 people. I didn't even see that. 400 people in here. Can y'all do me a favor? Can we get it to 300 likes? Because I know it's like a good 100-some people. I didn't even see y'all sneak in the back door. Y'all didn't even wave, hit the like button, and say y'all was here. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all snuck in the back door. Wonder how many of them is Cowboys haters. Anyway. All I'm saying is this, man. The narrative for everybody that just came in here, if you're wondering what my title is about, that narrative is dead. The narrative that the Cowboys do not belong. Stargirl, appreciate you. The narrative that the Cowboys do not belong is dead. And trust me, that's a narrative. When you see Kyle Brandt on TV and you see it's one on every network and on every show, a Cowboys hater plant, or maybe they hate the Cowboys legitimately, it don't matter. But at the end of the day, that narrative is dead. Look, we got one in here right now. We got one. Hey, y'all, we got a cornball in here right now. Y'all pretty much some dude named Buddy Ryan, some random guy that won't show his face or his thumbnail or whatever they're called. I'm saying we got a cornball in here right now. And he said, congrats on beating the Eagles' backup quarterback in a meaningless game. Well, let me go ahead and debunk that for you real quick. Hold on, let me take a drink before I get on this cornball's paw. If this was a meaningless game, your content creators, who is the lifeblood of your whole fan base, would not be whining still. Almost all of them are whining. They start each stream with "we lost fair and square," and then they whine for an hour about Minshew this, Darius Slay that, why when we run the ball, blah, 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 blah. Lane Johnson got hurt. Maddox got hurt. I don't want to hear none of that. Because we got 2 corners out for the year. We got our left tackle out for the year. We just got our other tackle back for the year. We've dealt with injuries all year. No excuses. And when we first played y'all with our backup quarterback, I ain't hear none of that. None of it. So stop whining. You sound soft. Pull your skirt down. You lost fair and square. Stop whining about it was Minshew, because y'all ain't let us whine about it was Cooper Rush. Pull your skirt down. It was because congratulate. And if I hear one more person say, oh, congrats, you won your Super Bowl. No one said that. You know who created that narrative? A cornball Eagles fan trying to cope with the fact that you lost. Just take the L. You know why you lost, though? This is the biggest. Y'all want me to tell y'all a secret? Want me to tell you a secret why the Eagles lost? Let me tell y'all a secret. Y'all got a great team. Y'all got a lot of good talent on that team. I'm about to tell you something real. This ain't even no troll job. This is real. Y'all got a lot of good talent on that team, right? You know why you lost? Because your players listen to your fans. And your fans walk around and act like the Cowboys aren't a good team. Your fan base been saying that Dak Prescott is not a good quarterback since he's been in the league. And the reason why y'all keep losing to him, because he's 8-3 versus the Eagles. The reason why y'all continue to lose to us majority of the time, if you look at the last 10 matchups, we're like 8-3 versus y'all. It's ridiculous. Something crazy. And the reason is because y'all stupid enough to keep believing that we're not a good team. It goes into my thumbnail point. Y'all really convince yourselves that we're not a good team. And then when in the middle of the game, in the middle of a firefight, when you in a strong hall brawl, and you like, dang, they kind of good, you end up losing because your stupid players listen to your stupid fans. And you walk around here like Cowboys is trash. And you walk into a bar fight and you ain't equipped and you get punched in the face. You walked in on Saturday afternoon thinking that you was going to beat us with your backup because all of y'all was saying it last week because y'all stupid. If you just walked in with a little respect and tried to take us seriously, you might have won. You might have won. But keep disrespecting us and thinking that we're not a good team. And we're going to walk into the playoffs and send y'all asses home. And then you can whine all summer about, well, maybe if this person didn't get hurt, we would shut up. Stop acting soft. Take your L and be quiet. Anyway. Woosah. Sometimes you got to talk to people, though, because they don't listen. And whoever Buddy Ryan is, some 8-year-old boy that's not supposed to be asleep, you on YouTube against your parents' will. I should text your parents and tell them to take your iPad and send you to sleep because you ain't an adult. You can't be an adult with that dumb logic. One-handed bandit with the $4.99 super chat. Our Super Bowl, my ass, we've been owning these e-girls. Dak 8-3. Romo was 11-8. We have owned them since we've been. Hey, look, you don't want to look at the all-time league. We just beat y'all a lot. And I understand that's why you hate us. But stop lying to yourself thinking we trash. You can say stuff like, I think we can beat them. I think my team is better. But when you start telling yourself that we're not good at all, that's how you end up getting beat. But now y'all keep doing what y'all do. Call us trash all the way to the playoffs. Lie to yourself and think that we only won because Minshew was out there. Tell yourself that. Wake up in the middle of a game getting beat and realize that, oh, the Cowboys got not just Dak Prescott. They got Tony Pollard, Ezekiel Elliott, CeeDee Lamb, Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, DeMarcus Lawrence, Micah Parsons, Jaron Kearse, Deron Bland, Trayvon Diggs. It's a lot of stars on this team. Stupid ass people. I get perturbed with the fact that y'all really think my team is bad. It bothers me. But it's okay though. T.Y. Hilton. Thank you. Not to mention our coach won the Super Bowl, and your coach looked like he just want to act tough. That's another story for another day. That's another story for another day. All I know is this, man. And it's this simple. The narrative that we don't belong is dead. Because this year, let's run down the Cowboys' resume, y'all. One of the better teams in the league, Cincinnati Bengals, right? Beat them with Cooper Rush. One of the better teams in the league, Philadelphia Eagles. Just beat them. Dropped 40 on them. One of the better teams in the league, 10-plus wins. Because remember that the usual, the Cowboys don't beat 500 teams. They ain't said that all year. They can't because you can't. Minnesota Vikings, they went into Buffalo and beat Buffalo, one of the teams that the media just love. What we do to them, beat them by 37. How many 10-win teams have we beaten? I'm just saying. I don't know what it's going to take for y'all to give us respect, but don't give it to us. Keep telling yourself that we're not good. Just keep doing it. We're going to go handle up the Titans. The Titans was supposed to be that game I had circled. The Titans have recently just showed me that they're not the team I thought they were. But that don't mean that this ain't going to be a tough game because I respect their coaching staff and I respect their play style. They're still a physical team. It's a good game to tune up for the playoffs. So I'm not overlooking the Titans. I don't care who's not playing. I don't care if Derrick Henry's out. I don't care about their receiving core. They're still a physical team. They're going to come to want to be physical. And I want that. I want to play a physical team. I do. We almost got 500 people in here. Salute to everybody that's jumped in because I don't know what's going on with that game. How bad is that game right now? How bad is that game? It's halftime. Another quarterback y'all love to give love to, Justin Herbert, up by just 7 on the Colts that we dropped 50 on. I know, but it's different though, because the Colts is a different team. That man, I'll be just giving people top 10 status. They just giving it to them. Aaron E with the $2 super chat. Philly had Meek before. Hey, that's a great point. For a game that was meaningless and a game y'all didn't care about, y'all sure had a full concert before it, during, and afterwards. Y'all had celebrities in like in your stands, and y'all had brought out everybody that ever did anything in Philly. But y'all was, it was different. Jeffrey Lurie was walking around dapping up fans. Like y'all was hype. And you felt super hype because you was like, I don't know if we're gonna lose this game. It's just Cooper Rush. Right? It's just Cooper Rush. And I feel you. This is despicable. Despicable to have Meek Mill perform in a regular season game like it was a Super Bowl halftime. Despicable. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. You know, we ain't had no performances. You know what the performance was? It was Dak Prescott, 300 plus yards, 380 yards, I think, when you add the rushing. Because right this year, it's total yards, right? That's what I got to hear every week. It's just total yards. We're only doing total yards. We don't just do passing no more. It's total. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to add in the rushing. Man, shut up. Theo with the $2 super chat. School to Philadelphia Eagle cornballs. Hey, man, Theo, I got to drop some gems, man. It's their job to pick them up, but I'm dropping gems. It's their job to pick them up. JP with the 199 super chat. Meek Mill hyping the crowd. Hey, man, Meek Mill was somewhere punching the air on Saturday night, though. He was punching the air, though. I bet you he wasn't doing dreams and night. He was having some dreams and nightmares, wasn't he? Pick and Pop with the $10 super chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate the love. Thank you. Thank you. You always show me mad love. Mickey in here. What's good, Mickey? CFT, sorry I'm late. Philly fans still mad. Oh, they mad. They angry. The crazy thing is, I don't look. For everybody that's in here that's an Eagles fan, I ain't here to say your team is trash. Quite the contrary. Y'all got a great team. I just feel like my team is better. That's a different type of flow. You respect your opponent. I ain't here to say y'all trash. No, y'all got a great team. That's what makes our win look way much better. We just dropped 40 on one of the better teams in the league. What you gonna say to that? Because you're either gonna say, well, we ain't really that nice. Oh, really? Or you're gonna keep saying we one of the best teams in the league. Then hold that L. Proudly. Proudly hold the L. You feel me? I mean, here, hold on. I'm trying to see what I'm missing in the chat. Chat be jumping, man. Chat be jumping. It'd be hard. I'd be wanting to read and just chill in the chat sometimes. Hold on. Shelton Lewis, the 199 super chat. Now it's the backup. Clowns. Yeah, oh yeah, it's the backup. They've been real careful with their wording. You know. But last week it was we gonna beat them with. You can't have it both ways. If you follow me on Twitter, Cowboys_fan talk, I had 9K on Twitter too. Salute to y'all. Anybody that follow me on Twitter, man, that's crazy. 9,000 on Twitter. If you go back and look at my Cooper Rush stuff, I literally had statements going into that game saying we can't lose this week. Because if we do lose, it'll put to bed the narrative that Cooper Rush is as good as Dak Prescott. That was me. I was saying that. And that's no hate to Cooper Rush. Because we wouldn't even be at 11 wins without him. That's a fact. But two things can be true. And him not being Dak as good as Dak Prescott doesn't mean that he ain't play good this year. Two things that can be true. You know what I'm saying? I was never beating the drum saying he was good as Dak. See, the low-hanging fruit is when you find a Dallas Cowboys fan that hate Dak Prescott and you just want to retweet him and follow him because you think he speaks for us. He don't speak for us. She don't speak for us. Them fans don't exist to me. They might as well find a new squad. They don't exist to me. Taino Mega Music with the $5 super chat. These fans got emotional damage. Emotional. Carl Thomas. Philly fans been Carl Thomas ever since. And it burns them up because they just knew they was going to get a sweep. Nah. We do the sweeping. We was big broom season last year. We swept y'all. Y'all don't get to sweep us because y'all ain't good as us. And I loved it. I knew as soon as Jalen Hurts going to play, I said, when we beat them, here it come. Go watch my stream. I said, here it come. And clockwork. Well, if we had Hurts, it would have went different. Shut up. Mickey with the $5 super chat, laughing my ass off. I got a coworker who was a Philly fan who literally said they would beat us without Hurts. I'm getting to work early tomorrow. Oh, let him know. Talk to him. I know they was confident. And the first thing, Mickey, I will be willing to bet before you even get out the car, when you walking in, the first thing, but we ain't had Hurts though. As if the other statement they said didn't exist. It's crazy to me. Sheldon Lewis, 199 super chat. Appreciate you. Minshew had 350 plus yards. Hurts had 150 plus whatever his rushing yards was. Because remember, total yards. I'm not here to say that Gardner Minshew is better than Jalen Hurts. I'm saying if you squint and look at the production, it looks similar. Y'all Philly fans do with that what you will. That's on you, not me. Do with that what you will. Me, my quarterback don't need to run that much. He just dot him up. And look, another point I'm going to give to any Eagles fan that's in here right now. Can we get 300 likes? Any Eagles fan that's in here right now, I do want to say this. Stop disrespecting Jalen Hurts and running him that much. All seriousness, all jokes aside, I'm serious. Stop doing that young man like that. He don't deserve it. That's from a Cowboys fan. Y'all ran that man 17 times. He is not Le'Veon Hurts. He not Emmett Hurts. Stop. It's disrespectful. And that's from a person that I ain't never really got. Jalen Hurts is my frat brother. Rooted accused. No hate to him. I plan on beating him every time we play him, but no hate to him. Stop running that man like that. That's why he hurt right now. And I keep hearing this story. He's pushing to play this week. Good. Hope he come back and play. But if y'all run him 17 times again, you might as well just say, man, go ahead, go home for the year. Jalen Pollard, stop doing him like that. Jalen Elliott, you know what I'm saying? You got Miles Sanders and 15 other running backs. Run the ball with your running backs. Use him smartly. But running him 17 times is stupid, and that's why he got hurt. And that's no hate. That's real talk. I know you might say that's his game, but I've watched too many great quarterbacks from Cam Newton. And it's not that Cam Newton didn't get hurt in the pocket. It's not that I ain't seen these. It's not about getting hurt in the pocket. It's about the body only can take but so much damage. That's why running backs go out there, they get hit enough, and they stop quite looking the same. You don't want your quarterback taking running back mileage and hits. You don't. So just stop. But anyway, y'all do what y'all want. Y'all grown. Excuse me. Y'all grown. Y'all do what y'all want. Got another super chat from Miss Shawanda Maybean Williams / Sister Soldier. 499 super chat. Appreciate you, Shawanda. After Saturday, I haven't heard Eagles fans mention Minshew Mania. Nah. Minshew Mania is dead. Ain't nobody ripping no Hulkamania shirts. Ain't nobody talking about mustaches. It ain't funny no more. It was all funny yet, right? It was jokes. It ain't funny no more. It ain't. Like I said, Gardner Minshew is not horrible, but he's not a starter in this league. And the main reason is it's not because he can't complete a pass. Is that if you make him throw the ball 10 times, 7 out of them 10, maybe 8 out of 10, it's probably going to get picked off. It's called consistency. You can make fun of Dak Prescott and the interceptions all you want to. But if you throw an interception or two, but you drop 35, 40, I get over it. Minshew ain't going to drop 35, 40. Nah. You say, well, he almost did. Well, he almost ain't do it. It wasn't 35 or 40. He lost by 7. Okay. I must pull up 2.0 with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Dak throwing dots. Enough said. Please, can we stop doing screens and slants? Run the ball. Hey, I ain't mad at you. I want them to run the ball a lot more too. And that's from a Dak Prescott lover. I love the balance. I like when we're balanced up. It's better for the team. This game really got away from us running. We could not run like we wanted to, and Dak was just in the zone. And every play he completed was needed. But I don't want Kellen Moore to get out of his mind and start thinking, no. Keep running the ball. Tony Pollard is important. Ezekiel Elliott is important. Balance is important. Play action is important. That was a great point you said. Okay, I must pull up. Toss you that mod too. Got another $10 super chat from Jay Worthy. Hey, Rome. Hey, Mickey. If I can describe my city here in Philly with the Christmas Carol, it was Silent Night. I thought my phone was on silent. Oh, yeah, I ain't got hit up, and I got family members that rock with Philly. Family members. Ain't heard from them. I ain't get a Merry Christmas from them. It was different. It's going to be different. Because all Philly fans right now is banking on it. They're just praying. Please don't let them do that in the playoffs. Please don't let them do that in the playoffs. Please don't let them. I know. Instead of worrying about handling their business, they just like the Cowboys is going to fail in the playoffs, though. That's your problem. That's why you lost on Saturday. Worrying about somebody else. Focus on your task at hand. Because if the Saints win and it comes down to the last week, I like them chances. I don't know. I don't think it can happen because I don't know if the Giants can beat y'all and the Saints. That's a lot. So I ain't gonna lie to myself and get hyped. Division's probably y'all's. But if it happened though, y'all gonna, man, listen. They're gonna lock me up. They're gonna lock me up. If y'all somehow failed out the season and lost the last 2 games and we won the last 2 and won the division, they're gonna lock me up. I ain't gonna be able to watch the playoff game because I'm gonna be ODing. They go to YouTube. They're gonna send the police to my house. I'm gonna be tripping online. Y'all better not. Y'all better not. Somebody here from the Niners fan base. I must be doing numbers. Random Niners fan in here. Bosa Defensive Player of the Year. That's fine. Look, do I want Micah Parsons to win Defensive Player of the Year? Yes. Do I care? No. I want Micah Parsons to keep doing what he was doing on Saturday, disrupting the game. I want to win games. Don't care about personal awards. Micah Parsons has been in the league 2 years. Do I think he will never win a Defensive Player of the Year? No. Micah Parsons got the media on his side. He's going to continue to make plays. He's going to get a Defensive Player of the Year or 2 under his belt. I have no doubt. Micah Parsons is probably going to end up getting an MVP vote one day or 2. If Bosa win it this year, congrats to him. I do not care, though. I don't care. That ain't going to make my season. I don't think Micah worrying about it neither. This ain't set up the game to hopefully get Micah sacks. It's not. If you can look at Micah Parsons and act like he's not good right now, you're doing what I said you was doing with Dak Prescott. You're just hating for the sake of hating. And that's fine. But just admit it. Don't lie to yourself. Just admit, oh, I'm a hater. I'm just hating for no reason. And that's cool. But everybody trying to act like Micah Parsons ain't that dude. You're just lying to yourself. And that's fine. But be honest with yourself and say, I'm just hating just to be hating. Tacoma John with another $4.99 super chat. Minus that stupid flea flicker. Kellen was in his bag this game. I want to see it continue. I do. I would love to see a lot more runs, though. If I bring back up the stats, pardon me. If I bring back up the stats from the game, 16 rushes. We had 24 rushes. 24 rushes is decent. I like about 30 rushes, though. I like complete balance. But it wasn't clicking like we wanted it to. It wasn't. But it's all good. 24 rushes is not bad. Long as Dak had like 9 rushes too, so it kind of evened out. Dak was in his bag with his legs too. Pause. The officials been letting them do everything to Micah, from chip him to hit him low to hit him on the ground. The officials got it out for us, but Micah gonna continue to dominate. If you can still dominate like he does, getting held and disrespected like that, he's gonna have a phenomenal career. And even the Niners guy that's in here, that's hype, number 1 defense in the NFL, that's great. We got a better record than y'all. You kicking stats. Kick that. How many wins you got? Mm-mm-mm. Oh, they 11-4 too? Oh, respect them. Salute. I thought you had 5 losses. And I ain't even saying the Niners is bad. But I don't know what point you're trying to prove. We don't play y'all to the playoffs. Possibly. We got to earn our way to y'all. Handle y'all business. Maybe we'll meet up. But if you just in here because you just don't like the Cowboys, then get in line, because everybody don't like us. You ain't special. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get in line. You ain't special. If you in here just because you don't like the Cowboys, you ain't special. Get in line. Every team don't like the Cowboys. There's not a Cowboys fan, and no one cares. Hey Mickey, tell him to take a number. You in here with your you got a sign made in the crowd trying to get my attention, and that's cool. But don't, like, okay, I could walk out on the streets and find a Dolphins fan. They probably hate the Cowboys too. Y'all ain't special. Y'all get in line. Form a group chat. Get out my face though. I don't know why he's in here. It's random. You ain't got no good content creators. Where your good content creators at? Why you in here, Niners fan? I don't even know no Niners content creators. I know why you here, because your content creators is boring. I would hang out with me too. I'm a good time. Pour a drink up, man. Let's hang out. Let me talk to you while we're 11-4. You mad because you ain't on national TV enough? You mad? I would come in here too. This is a good show. I would come back. I would subscribe. I would come back, because your content creators is boring. All you get, you got to watch national media. I get it. So you see CFT is live. You're like, let me go in and see what's going on. You get in here. You like, yo, my man kind of fly, man. I like his show, but let me just hate on him for no reason. That's cool. Like I said, I'm used to the hate. You ain't special. You know what I'm saying? That's called insecurity. You see what the Cowboys is doing and feel like you got to come here and try to prove your point. You insecure. And that's cool. But you ain't impressed me. Nah. I don't care. Let me ask y'all this though, before I slide up out of here in a second. How are y'all feeling about this Titans game? Are y'all worried? Are y'all nervous? Do y'all think we're gonna slip and drop one to a Titans team, just not taking them seriously? Hey Tammy, you have a good evening. I'm about to jump out of here too. Oh, this dude is a robot. NFC West champions. I don't care. I ain't in the NFC West. You need to go find a Seattle stream or a Cardinal stream. That's like the Niners fan coming in here yelling at me and trying to get my attention is like me yelling at a Celtics fan that the Cowboys just beat the Eagles. It does not matter. We NFC West champions. So what is you telling me for? You got to get some more friends. You got divisional friends. Why is you telling me? Like, what is going on with these people? We the NFC West champions. Okay. All right. Cornball. This NFC East business, bro. We don't care what you're doing over there. We beat the Rams this year. All right. I understand what he's trying to get across. Yeah, Mr. Lonely, lonely ass. You just in here just to talk to me for no reason. Y'all type Mr. Lonely in the chat. Mr. Lonely 49ers fan. He needs some friends. Mr. Lonely coming in here trying to get my attention because you ain't got no friends. It's okay, Mr. Lonely 49ers fan. You can hang out with us. Sit in the corner and be quiet, Mr. Lonely. Yo, we won the NFC West. So yo, he just telling me stuff. Yo, we won the NFC. Yo, he just talking. Yo, man, who are these people? Who are these people, man? I need to give out some mods. But I guess y'all look, I can't even be serious because Mr. Lonely in here telling me about the NFC West and stuff. Yeah, we had a dog fight with the Seahawks. I don't care what y'all doing over there. I'll talk about y'all if we end up playing y'all in the playoffs. Don't care. His girl out there for a Cowboys fan. Yeah, it is what it is. It's probably, you mad about something else, man. I can't help you with. I'm sorry. You just randomly in a Cowboys chat on a Monday night because you emotional. I don't care. I don't. I'm about to slide up out of here in a second, though, y'all. I do feel like this, though. I'll make some good points about the team before I go. I'm not gonna end it on Mr. Lonely. I feel like that win was pivotal on our season because Dak said last week we got to prove to ourselves how good we can be. And a lot of people try to make fun of him about that, but it's about us. It ain't about nobody else. It ain't about looking outside. It ain't about anything. It's about if we play our best game, we one of the best teams in the league. The narrative that we don't belong on the field with the Vikings or with the Bucks or with the Bucks ain't even a good team this year. The Vikings or the Chiefs or the Bills or the Eagles or anybody, that narrative is dead. The Bengals, because some of the best teams in the league, Bengals beat them, Eagles beat them, Vikings beat them. After the Vikings beat the Bills. All I'm saying is this, though. Before you fix your mouth and say same old Cowboys, do realize we're one of the only teams in the league that beat 3 10-win teams. We are. And that's with missing our quarterback for 5 games. That's with missing our main left tackle for our left tackle for majority of the season. Multiple cornerbacks gone down. Safety was out for a while. Tight ends was hurt. We did that. You feel me? And I'll close with this. You can keep telling yourself it's the same old Cowboys all you want to. You can. But as I said earlier this season, I've never seen a Cowboys team in the last 20 plus years show me consistent moments that separate us from our this isn't like happenstance. This is consistent real moments. When the chips is down, I saw us respond all year. I've seen us respond all year. And out of our 4 losses, the first game, Dak gets hurt. We weren't prepared. Second loss, we have our starting quarterback versus one of the better teams in the league. No excuses. We lost that game. We just vindicated that loss on Saturday. And the other 2 losses we had, those teams had to take us into overtime just to beat us. Keep telling us we're not a good team. Ain't no blowout wins. Where the blowout at? Where the Denver game at? Where's the blowout loss? Where's the we just didn't look like we could compete loss? I ain't seen it. Look, man, y'all have a good evening. I appreciate everybody that jumped in here. Haters, people that love me alike. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And y'all enjoy this win. Enjoy the win. Y'all have a good evening.